Okay, if my hair goes crazy in here, just ignore it. I have like short hair up front here because I had bangs, so it might stick up. Alright, but in terms of questions, video games, I don't like that many video games. Not that they're not cool or anything like that. I just never got into playing. I mean, I think the first gaming system we had was an Xbox, and even then, my dad used that. We didn't use that often. But I'll play Animal Crossing on the Wii occasionally, and I like playing Just Dance, I guess. That's a fun game, but I'm really bad at it. And I used to have a Nintendo DS, and I would play pretty much Cooking Mama, this game called Contact, and whatever that big lawyer game is called, where he's like, you have to search for the clues, and then you have to go to the court case, and I can't get past level 2, and it really fucking sucked. But like, I gave away my Nintendo DS, so can't even play that anymore. But if anyone knows how to get past, or knows how to get past all levels on this lawyer game and knows what I'm talking about, then tell me. And I'll steal my sister's DS, and I'll just win. Because it bothers me. Have I ever had a garden? Do you care about gardens? I have never had my own garden or anything like that. We've had gardens at my house, and so I'd I'll help my mom take care of the garden sometimes. And I grew tomatoes once. I mean, it wasn't a garden. I just had a planter and then big thing that stick into the planter, and then tomatoes grew up it. And I liked that. So I suppose I'd grow a vegetable garden if I can find a spot to grow a vegetable garden. But other than that, I don't really care about gardening that much. There's better things I could be doing outside than gardening. Have you ever been bullied about anything? When I was in elementary school, I was heavier. I've lost pretty much all that weight, and but I know that people made comments about it, not ever directly to my face, but to my friends' faces. So apparently they needed to tell me that people were teasing me about that or making fun of me about that, and that's super uncool. I mean, I think it would have been almost better if they had said things to my face, because, I don't know, you could at least face me and say it. But that was elementary again. That was like 6th grade, 5th grade, and kids are evil. They are. And girls are evil. Boys aren't as bad, it doesn't seem like these days, but little girls are vicious, and teenage girls can be vicious too, and it's insane. Past Halloween costumes. When I was a kid, I've been a bunny, I've been Sailor Moon, I've been a Powerpuff Girl, I've been a pop star. I've had a lot of different Halloween costumes. I've been a clown, I've been like Marie Antoinette. I was Andrew Van Weingarten last year, though. That was awesome. I was Max from Where the Wild Things Are the year before that, and I still have that costume. I made that one myself. It is really hard to sew fur material, like insanely hard. So, yeah. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that costume, because hand making costumes is not simple. And I like it a lot. It's really big, and it's actually comfortable. And then I just made like a crown out of felt, and I'm proud of that as well. First crush, I acted like a lame ass around. I act like a lame ass around everyone, so every single crush I've ever had, obviously. Like, ever since, like, even in kindergarten or something, if I liked a boy, I'd just act stupid around him. So, every single one. I can't even describe my first crush because, you know, like, I've had crushes on, I know I had crushes on boys when I was young, and my feelings do not ever really get reciprocated at all. That's okay though. Just keep marching on. A regret and why I regret it. I regret never, like, in elementary school, not learning to stand up for myself. Like, I had a friend who used to tell me that we were friends, and then we weren't friends, and then we were friends, and then we weren't friends, and she'd, like, friend break up with me every few days, and it was, I should have just told her to bug off. I think eventually at the end of the year I did, but even now it seems like people come to me for things, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, sure, okay, it's fine. And I just wish that I was better at telling people what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with. But I suppose I am getting better at being like, whoa, back off, and things like that. But I regret just not learning that skill early on, because now I feel like I've got this, like, reputation as someone who's okay with being walked over, and I've also got this reputation as someone who is kind of scary and, like, sarcastic and everything like that, and, like, don't mess with Tyler. But really, I'm not that scary. And I'm sarcastic, but most of the time probably joking around with you. And I think it's kind of like almost like a defense mechanism if I don't want to be hurt by people. So, alright, that's just getting off subject. But yeah, not sticking up for myself right away. That'd be one of my biggest regrets. And, Cass, I love you. I've always loved you. I will always love you. And now that we pretty much have the same college in mind, I guess we'll be together forever. That's it. Thanks for asking or anything, or watching this if you watched it.